Good evening. This is a quick NYNJPA weather live update on what is evolving here. Something new, trying to test this out. First of all, I want to apologize for the issue with the live coverage. It's now fixed. Let's rock and roll. Now, one thing I want to point out here with the radar that I find very interesting. Notice these streams here. What this is basically the low-level jet. You see this 850 millibars? Let me pull this up. You see this right here, this moisture transport? This is the development of the 850 millibar jet stream that I was talking about, this jet streak. And what's going to happen is that this area is going to pivot right into the New Jersey coast down towards Boston. So when we take that consideration, what we're seeing here is this evolution of that jet of Atlantic moisture developing with these areas of little convection, little thunderstorms, okay, within the precipitation shield. So right now over New Jersey and over southeastern Pennsylvania, we're looking at moderate snow developing throughout the region, starting to become heavy, and that's starting to push into New York City as we speak. This storm is larger than what was shown on the models. I think that's clear at this point. Now what we're going to be watching for is the evolution of the upper level low shifting towards the coast, and this jet stream, this basically fire hose of moisture, all as snow. I'm convinced this is going to be almost all snow, maybe a little bit of sleet mixed in, driving in towards the coastal plain. And we're already starting to see that set up, and it's going to develop more and more as we head into the evening hours. So we'll continue to watch this very carefully. Again, when I take a look at the different parameters in the atmosphere, it's basically telling me, hey, below freezing at 925 millibars, below freezing at 850 millibars. And look at this tight packing of the thermal gradient here. And then when we take a look at 500 millibars, the fact of the matter is that we haven't even seen this upper level low close off yet. It's getting there. It's a negatively tilted trough, but just wait for when this upper level low closes off. That is when we're going to see this storm really start to get its act together. And quite frankly, one of the biggest stories right now is the fact that our surface temperatures, let's go to the observations, zoom in on this area, and what we'll see is that temperatures right now are in the 20s. And remember, this storm is only beginning. So we're already seeing these temperatures already falling into the 20s. I don't see them really moving all that much from here on out. They're going to moderate just a little bit, but I think for the most part, this is an all snow event for pretty much everybody. Along the immediate coast, you might mix in with a little bit of sleet from time to time, but everything else I'm looking at here from 850 millibars on down is basically all snow event. And as this jet starts to move into that cold air, we are going to be in for a very interesting 36 hours. Right now, again, the going forecast remains the same, looking at 10 to 15 inches of snow at least in New York City, potential for up to 2 feet in New York City and Philadelphia, or more if we get this mesoscale banding like this setting up in those locations. I think the jackpot area is going to be central and southern New Jersey, on southwest through Delaware and Maryland, and off towards Washington, D.C. I'll continue to keep updates on this storm throughout the day, throughout the night, throughout the day, and we'll see this through together. So as always, thank you for following NYNJPA weather, and stay safe out there.